The real heiress was shocked to find a tracker hidden inside her necklace. And that wasn't all. Her room was full of tiny cameras. She immediately realized the richest family didn't bring her back out of kindness. But this girl was a top figure in the legal world. Whether it was gang leaders or powerful elites, as long as they broke the law, she'd send them straight to prison. Just a few days ago, even the prison guards complained that the cells were almost full. At this rate, 5 more people would probably be locked up soon. This was supposed to be her first day coming home to reunite with her family, but the moment she stepped inside, her 2 brothers forced her to sign a share transfer agreement. When Grandpa was still alive, he left specific company shares to every Lin family descendant, but only blood relatives could inherit them. Transfer your shares to Tutu and we'll give you 5 million. I just came home and haven't even felt any family warmth yet. So you suddenly called me back just to steal my shares. Your brothers are doing this for your own good. High society life isn't something a country girl like you can handle. The girl mocked them for knowing nothing about the law. She knew 5 million counted as a major fund transfer. Once regulators noticed anything unusual, the account would be frozen, and the people involved could be taken in for questioning. The 2 brothers went pale with fear and quickly snatched the black card back. Then they immediately put on fake smiles and warmly welcomed her home. But the oldest brother still wouldn't let it go. He insisted she hand over the shares, claiming it was all for her own good. He said she grew up in the countryside and didn't know how to manage shares, so she might as well just enjoy being a rich young lady. The adopted daughter beside them pretended to be considerate, saying that if her sister didn't want to, she would resign and leave the family right away. But that kind of manipulation didn't work on the girl at all. She first pretended to lower her head and sign, then brought up a rich businessman who had just been sentenced to prison. By law, share transfers would be strictly reviewed. That billionaire ended up with life in prison because he forced someone to sign over shares. Then she sarcastically said that since everyone meant well, she'd sign right away. Only then did the 2 brothers realize they'd been played, and they were too scared to say another word. Seeing things go wrong, the adopted daughter immediately knelt down and acted pitiful, taking all the blame on herself and even telling the girl to hit her if she wanted to vent. But the moment she said that, she really got slapped twice. The girl felt extremely satisfied. Since the other side asked her to do it, it didn't count as breaking any rules. The second brother had a short temper and rushed forward to help, only to be dropped by the girl with a few self-defense moves. Embarrassed and furious, he threatened to make her disappear completely. The girl calmly explained the law on the spot, saying this already counted as threats and disorderly conduct. If there were other crimes too, they'd be punished together, and the consequences would be extremely serious. Everyone instantly shut up and the whole room went dead silent. Is our family actually the mob? Enough, you're her brother, but you don't act like one at all. You must be Lin Jifa. Ha 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 ha, my good daughter. Those big eyes really are full of spirit. The Lin parents looked kind and friendly on the surface, but the girl stayed on guard and didn't relax for a second. After following the housekeeper into the bedroom, she used the chance to ask about the family. The housekeeper instantly turned pale and quietly warned her that this place was dangerous and that she should leave as soon as possible. But before she could finish, Lin's father suddenly opened the door and interrupted her. After sending the housekeeper away, Lin's father took out a custom necklace and gave it to her. The father-daughter warmth had barely finished before he immediately asked her to transfer all her shares to the adopted daughter. Only then did the girl see clearly that they brought her home for the shares in her hands. She pretended to refuse, saying that transferring shares right after coming home would make people think the Lin family only recognized her for profit, damaging the family's reputation. After hearing that, Lin's father could only force a smile and say there was no rush about the shares. Tomorrow, he would introduce her to the rest of the family. As soon as he left, the girl found a tracker inside the necklace and many hidden micro cameras in the room. Clearly, the Lin family was hiding a lot. She immediately called the prison guard and told them to save 5 spots in advance. At this rate, everyone in the Lin family would be locked up soon. The next day at the family meal, the girl immediately noticed that the housekeeper wasn't there. When she asked about it, the oldest brother casually said the housekeeper got sick and was sent away. The girl knew there was more to it. To collect evidence, she stayed calm on the surface. During the meal, Lin's father suddenly brought up a marriage alliance, claiming they had already arranged an engagement with the Jin family and were even planning to hold the engagement ceremony the next day. The girl had already seen through their scheme. They wanted to use the marriage alliance to openly transfer away her shares, then secretly move them under the adopted daughter's name. Since they wanted to play dirty, she decided to play along. The girl pretended to obediently accept the marriage, but at the engagement banquet, she exposed their scheme in front of all the guests. The civil code clearly bans marriage by sale. How do you not know even basic law? Wait, selling a marriage? So the real heiress wasn't willing, she was forced into it. Who would have thought the mighty Lin family would have no bottom line just to win over another wealthy family? Lin Tutu, are you helping mom and dad or hurting them? After several schemes failed, the adopted sister was so angry that she fainted on the spot. When she woke up, she was diagnosed with corneal glaucoma, and one eye was close to going blind. The girl coldly watched the Lin family put on their act, only to realize they wanted to take her corneas to save the adopted sister. Just as she was about to refuse, the adopted daughter injected her with anesthesia, and she passed out. When she woke up again, she was tied tightly to an operating table. Seeing how skilled the Lin family was, it was obvious they had done this kind of underground deal before. But before she could start explaining the law, the adopted sister mocked her, saying she wasn't that legendary legal godmother, so today she could only accept her fate. What are you laughing at? Are you sure you want to be unreasonable? Haha, you can't even move right now. What right do you have to talk reason with me? Tutu, do it.